if you're extra nosy and screen grab really quickly, you may be able to find a prototype of something new coming. On the road to journey of becoming a 30X shooter. Last day you saw me was day 16. Today is day 16 and a half. Can't call it a full day because I'm not sure I'll be able to shoot today. Chris was with me last. I'm pretty sure he got me sick. I'm blaming Chris. Got sick once again. It's like the second time in a month. This time it was a lot worse than the last time. So I was nursing my cold at home. Didn't shoot much. My family was in town last weekend, so I spent some time with them. I was exhausted. I needed a break anyway from shooting. I didn't want a full however many day break this was. So we are behind on the progress. Not pumped about that. I hate behind progress. I like forward progress. Also, Vegas is next week. I leave on Wednesday next week, which is a week from today. Maybe today is day 17. I'm still unsure. It's day 17 if I get at least one arrow in, so TBD on that. But mail time! Mail time, mail time, mail time. Guess what came in the mail time? They saw I was getting back on the saddle on the road to journey of becoming a 30X shooter. And they set me white. So, some things are going well. Finished my morning meeting here a little early. I got a little bit of extra time. I'm gonna see if I can turn day 16 and a half into day 17. Put a D-loop on this thing. More mail time. Sorry, getting ahead of myself. I'm so confused. It's been rough. More mail time. If you have been following this vlog, you know I am down on my arrows because I have been very destructive. And I'll be going into Vegas with basically 4 working arrows. So I have done myself the liberty of ordering more arrows. So gotta get those fleshed up. I ordered an awesome looking suede quiver because my quiver was old and falling apart and this thing kind of looked badass. So I got one. 23s. Points. And a blade rest integrate because I like the integrate rest. It's very compact, very small for this bow. Check back in here in a couple seconds, maybe 2 seconds for you, maybe a day for me. But we're either going to solidify this as day 17 and get 1 arrow in through this bow. I am determined to turn this into day 17. So enjoy this time lapse of me setting up the Concept X. All right. We may call it a day here. Very unlucky day, turned lucky, turned unlucky, turned lucky. This was the final hole. Pretty dang good. I'm gonna call that good for now. 27s. 27 arrows. Let's give this bow a good once-y over. I can take you out of the vlog stick and we can look at it in detail here. 1 second. Look at that. So, got the hybrid Frankensight stabs on lockdown. Center shot looking pretty good. Bullet hole. That is the new Hoyt Workhouse. Day 17 on the road to journey of becoming a 30X shooter. Over and done, we out. Hopefully more luck comes on this journey, because today in the last 5 days has been brutal. So hopefully day 18 and onward are better. Day 18 on the road to journey of becoming a 30x shooter, February 28th. It is probably around about 11:22 exactly in the AM. It is Friday here at UltraView HQ, and I'm gonna jump right into it today. I'm gonna try to get as many arrows at 20 yards scoring as possible today. We gotta get that score tracker updated. I got family in town once again this weekend, so we're short on time budget, but I'm just gonna start cranking the arrows out. Here we go. Welcome to day 18. All right, update, first 30 arrows. It actually started off really well. You may have just seen the time lapse. I don't know if the time lapse came out well, but you may have just seen the time lapse of this round. The beginning was real strong. I'm still kind of hacking up a lung between every end. Then I just kind of got, kind of ran out of steam. The shot, the holding pattern went all crazy. I really do. This has been the mantra since the beginning of this vlog, so you guys are super irritated at hearing this by now, but I really do just have to get my dang arrow count up. Back in the day when I could really shoot well, when I was a used to coulda at that level, I mean, I'd go into the Archery Learning Center all day and like shooting a 600 round indoor, 60 arrow round, just 2 before lunch, 2 after lunch, and like it was just all day shooting, and I can really see the difference in my hold and the feel. So it's still in there. I'm not super happy with how things are going. I'm frustrated. I just shot as you probably may or may not have shot, may or may not, yeah. Deep breaths. As you may or may not have seen, I don't know how that time lapse turned out, but 298 outer 10, absolutely brutal going into Vegas. Very intimidating. With X count wasn't horrible. 25 X's, not bad. Got to work on this. Got the flyers. Anyway, so ramble update, horrible update, horrible update. I'm sorry, people at home. I got to get my stuff back together. I'm going to zone in. Got to figure this out. I'm going to try to shoot another 30 arrows coming at you. I have found myself today wanting to add weight, and yesterday, wanting to add weight to these stabilizers. I have currently 4 ounces on the front and 8 ounces on the back. These are our 1/2 inch UV stabilizers. I love these stabilizers. They're the stiffest, thinnest, lightest bar on the market. The weights are super easy to use. Like these are my baby for stabilizers. Love them. It was my design project baby. Anyway, you see a lot of guys run tons of weight, like 30 ounces on the front rod nowadays. And I will inevitably add weight to these rods, but I think it's very important for you folks at home to understand, and I'm probably going to talk about this more in depth later, but if I can develop really great form, shot execution, I can get lined up properly with the shot, I'm having tiny, tiny little changes or movements or tweaks at full draw. I can see the cause and effect right now. I want to really hone that in. And if you can shoot fantastic with just a couple ounces at the end of your stabilizers, then you really got it down pat. And then you really just add weight, in my opinion, once you have that figured out. I'm not quite there yet. Honestly, I won't be there before Vegas. Maybe I'll add a couple ounces on right at Vegas to steady the dot and then take them immediately off after getting back home. Maybe, to be determined. Extra behind the scenes content here. This is our prototype room at UltraView. So we have all of our fancy 3D printers, power tools. Check it out, check it out, check it out. If you're extra nosy and screen grab really quickly, you may be able to find a prototype of something new coming. But I'm here, extra behind the scenes content as promised on this vlog journey. I got this new quiver in, and I got halfway through modifying it, and I realized this would be great content. So really like this. It's like a suede quiver. It was super cheap. It was on Lancaster. My other quiver was falling apart. But the only thing this doesn't really have that I really need are arrow separators. So I know what arrows I actively have in rotation. I like to shoot the same 3 arrows. So if there's an issue, I number them, I can find them, I just know what's going on. So I'm currently in the process of drilling out the quiver. I'm gonna put 2 holes in here and then probably use like a piece of paracord or something and put in a little divider on the front for my main 3 arrows. So I'll show you the final product here in a second. First person view. Look at that. Add a divider in so I can keep my main 3 arrows in the front. Put the rest in the back. I wonder if I can fit 5. 5 is the most we'll ever have to shoot in a round. Just barely. Just barely. Very, very good. I don't even know. Is that good enough for you guys? Or is that just blurry? I'm still trying to figure out this whole vlog stick thing. So, got the quiver on lockdown, arrow separated, behind the scenes. Like I said, prototype room. These are our printers. I have the Bamboo Lab. These things are awesome. Super awesome FDM printers. We also have some Formlabs resin printers in the back for more high detailed stuff. So, whew. Sorry the footage is not great. This is literally an iPhone on a stick. So, thank you guys. Day 18, behind the scenes, new quiver updates, upgrades. Day 19 on the road to journey of becoming a 30x shooter. Day 2 of the road to the Vegas shoot. Day 2 prep of the Vegas shoot. I'm in here blank bailing. As you can probably see, I got the Rogan Musk podcast on lockdown, learning all about Doge and space travel. What a time to be alive. Lots of questions on this Target site that y'all may or may not have noticed. You cannot just buy on the internet or anywhere, really. This is a custom site. If you really care to learn more about this, you can follow me on my personal Instagram page where I just did a full breakdown on this thing on my story. It's gone now. But if you stay tuned and on lockdown with what's going on my search personal page, Kolby _Hanley, you get all the deets. So it's a full day, 19. I'm about 120 arrows deep right now. This is really all that's happening today. Arrow count, arrow count, arrow count. I don't want to look like a complete fool at the Vegas shoot, just a little bit of a fool. Yes, I'm going to be taking you in this vlog stick to the Vegas shoot. We're going to vlog day by day. I figured you may want to watch me shoot 6 arrows here in my wife's guest room. So we're going to do exactly that. And I'm back, just like that. Day 20 on the road to journey of becoming a 30x shooter. And we're going to start with a little bit of a positivity segment here. It's mail time. On occasion, once maybe every other week or so, I get a letter that just shows up on my desk here at Ultraview. I keep every single one of these. I just grabbed a stack next to my desk for proof. I do keep these. Well, we got a letter in from a confidential person. I'm gonna read this letter to you folks at home. I enjoy getting these, so I'm gonna share it. February 13th, 2025. Dear Team Ultraview, I hope this letter finds you well. My name is Confidential, a junior at Confidential High School in Confidential, Iowa. And I've been a loyal customer and avid supporter of Ultraview for quite some time. For a computer literacy class I'm taking, we are assigned to write a letter to a company that has impacted us or a company that we really appreciate, and Ultraview was the first company that came to mind. I also want to take a moment to express my appreciation for the incredible quality of your products. As a dedicated archer, I've tried a variety of equipment over the years, and none have matched the precision and quality that Ultraview Archery consistently delivers.
From the moment I first tried your products, it was evident how much thought and passion go into your designs. The performance of your sites has drastically improved my accuracy and focus, allowing me to push myself further in both practice and competition. Additionally, I've been truly impressed with your releases and grips. The smoothness and consistency of your releases have made a noticeable difference in my shot execution, while the ergonomic design of your grips enhances comfort and control, allowing me to maintain my focus throughout long training sessions. I greatly appreciate the passion your team pours into each product and the exceptional customer service that stands behind it all. I'm truly grateful for how your products have contributed to my growth as an archer, and I look forward to continuing to support your brand for many years to come. As stated before, I'm participating in a class project, and my classmates and I are competing to see if anyone can receive a response from a company, whether it's a letter in reply or even a piece of merchandise. Thank you for all that you do. Keep up the outstanding work, and know that you have a loyal supporter in me. Sincerely, hand-signed, Confidential. Very much appreciate that, confidential person. This means a lot. And like I said, I keep all these letters. I reread them more often than I would probably like to admit. But very well written. Did you use ChatGPT to write this letter? It's funny, you say passion, teamwork, and growth. Those are 3 of our 4 values, core values here at UltraView. Maybe one day you'll be a wonderful member of the team here at UltraView. I'm going to write this kid back. I'm going to send him a hat, and we're going to win him. If this is a competition for his class, I hope it is. I'm very competitive. We're going to win this dang competition for this gentleman. Thank you very much for that letter. Very exciting, positive start to this week and day 20 of the vlog series. It is a Monday here at UltraView HQ. It is March 3rd. It is day 3 on the prep road to journey of the Vegas shoot. We're going to make sure the bow is extra, extra good today. I may add a couple ounces to the stabilizers. Big, big, big day. So stay tuned. We're about halfway through my second round of the day. I have adjusted my holding weight to 70%, which I actually like the feel a lot better. What else did I do? I tied my peep in because I'm actually traveling and going to a tournament this week. So I tied the peep in, and I did in fact add 1 ounce of weight to the front and 2 ounces of weight to the back. So those were changes on day 20 here. I finally have a camera that can move, and Bruce holds it in the same spot for all 3 shots. He could have got some good pan action in there or something, Brucey. All right, well, there are no line calls on the road to 30 X's. 2 X's, 110. That was N6, I think. What end is this, Brucey? Yeah, N6. Oh, wait, there we go. All right, we will give you guys more updates right before I head out of here. I got to head out of here today exactly at 5 o'clock. It's 4:23, so a little bit more time shooting. I'll close the day out with you guys here in a second. And we'll get the score tracker updated. So we'll flash that on screen here. Thank you, Brucey, for being the cameraman.